Buying a home can feel overwhelming, especially for first-time buyers. Joining us now to talk about the City of Toledo's upcoming homeownership fair and the resources available to help families on the path to homeownership is David Eccles with the City of Toledo and Faye Smith with Fifth Third Bank. Thanks for being with us, both of you.
Thank you.
Dave, let's talk first of all about homeownership is a very important step in someone's life, and from City of Toledo's perspective, you want these neighborhoods sustained. If they're all rentals, no one has a commitment to the building, and the place gets run down. It's better if you've got homeownership up and down your street because people care about the neighborhood. Right.
I mean, that's what we look for. You know, we want people to take ownership, so that for those exact reasons. When you have homeowners, then they have buy-in. You know, they have a desire to do the upkeep, to do all the things that, and it's not to say that renters don't, but it's not the same.
And also the neighborhood's safer probably too, because people keep an eye. I know my neighbors, I keep an eye on, you keep an eye on my house while I'm gone over the weekend.
Yeah.
Now, Faye, you're involved with the lending perspective, and we were just talking before we came out here. The ignorance of many people, including myself, would probably shock you. But then again, you've been in this business long enough, probably nothing shocks you anymore with what people don't know. What do they need to know?
Well, they definitely need to come to the homeownership fair for all the resources. But there's so much that goes into it when you're purchasing a home. Of course, income, credit, documentation. Those are key components in the pre-approval process for a mortgage.
So this fair is coming up in June 13th, 10 a.m. to 2:30 at Scott High School. And this is a gold mine of opportunity for you, a viewer, if you're watching this and you'd like to explore owning a home, learn about the things you need to do, what you just talked about, in getting all the documentation together, getting all your financial ducks in a row, getting all your tax statements together, so that when you come down and sit down with you, Faye, you've got the information right there and you can expedite the process for getting a home loan. Correct.
Because without those documents, it delays the process. And if you want a true pre-approval, the documents are required.
Mortgage rates are spiking up again, and they're not what the historic lows they were a couple of years ago.
Correct.
How has that changed how you do your business?
Actually, it really hasn't changed, because my model is you can pay 6.5% interest rate or 100% rent. So that your interest, that you're paying 100%, you know, for rent. So I just say, you know, I was just telling David back there, you marry the house and date the rate. You don't got to carry that rate for 30 years. The key is to get in the home, begin your generational wealth, and then you can go from there.
And also you get the tax deduction too.
Yes, you do.
That's the brilliant part
and the pride of home ownership.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So from the city's perspective, how many neighborhoods are you trying to focus on trying to get people to buy into? Is it Old South End Toledo has been really being proactive in changing its look, its perspective in the community. Other neighborhoods probably in the same boat?
Yeah, well, you know, we have Inglewood, which is we're really trying to build up, doing some infill building and things in there, and as well as Junction, and of course Old South End. We really want, obviously, buy-in throughout the city, but those are some of the areas that we're really pinpointing on and trying to get some.
Talk about the June 13th. We're showing video from a previous homeownership fair. Talk about what can we expect if we come out on June 13th.
Well, we've got, so far we have 367 residents already pre-registered. There's 16 sponsors that are going to be there. We have 26 vendors lined up. It's going to be a great turnout. It's grown every year, and it's going to be bigger this year than it has been. Tell me about
there is down payment assistance, because that is a big part of it. Maybe I don't have quite the income to have I can't come up with $5,000.
Right. So the city does offer down payment assistance. Obviously, there's qualifications as with anything, but depending on where you live, depends on how much you can get. And to be honest with you, that's not that's not something that I am really in, and I cannot remember exact numbers on that.
I can.
I was going to say, you probably can. Go ahead.
So, well, this month alone, I think closed $36,000 in City of Toledo housing assistance.
Okay.
So the grants can go up to 12,500, or if they purchase in a target area, it can go up to 20,000.
Okay, good. Thanks so much for being here, David and Faye. This is a very important thing. And again, the fair is coming up on June 13th.
Yes.
Scott High School starts at 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.